evolve from analog to digital. So what are you doing to make sure
Yeah.
that you capture them on that digital space? Because court to cry to me Zoom. Your lawyer or power court, you can do every presentation on Zoom.
Ebusion for aha GhanaNsem TV GH. Mesre like, comment, subscribe, with no notification, no, so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Ebusion for always give time some time. Dear Koso Abrabom Bia. Always remember, say, give time some time. Essence say time de ebe vindicate. Wa wasem ye debiano, time will vindicate you. Time will surely vindicate you. Ebusion for us, I'm making yes, me a friend say me a motivational speaker, or me a motivational speaker, me a politician. But on say, I dear back 2025, I try and say, time is always going to vindicate, and that we should always give time some time. Yeah. Epra and this opposition no. Amusi betting tax no ye evil. Na betting tax na aban a taxi a friend saying earnings. It's a who win this car and aban by taxi 10%. Yes sir. Na nipa nkofo na mutua bet e Ghana no. Na mdodo e sen. Minye sure kra say nkofo na mutua bet e Ghana no. Mdodo be 4 million Ghanaians kra. Minye sure. But NDC for this betting tax a year mama. In fact, one of the main reasons why many youths went to vote against MPP because of that betting tax. Nkofo bebre kwa mkoto abanutia MPP esan say betting tax ntino. Omu bebre kwa na omu ntwa bet. And I say omu bebre kwa na omu ntwa bet kwa na omu wini. Until they were just giving money to the betting companies. And now buying this betting tax so that people will not be people will be quite kind of discouraged from going to spend their whole day at betting centers. No? And Aban was creating jobs with the drip, creating jobs with plenty for food and jobs, creating jobs with Ajeda 111 and the others. Ambulance, I did buy in Nipa Nepe drive ambulances. No? The government was busily creating jobs. NDCDA campaign, editia MPP. Now, ene sports minister, era Kofi Adams, onwa nanum, nanuya, eyoka se, omuni manka, sa betting tax no, anka omuni yifrio. You see what I'm saying? I should give time some time. Sports minister, Kofi Adams, and now to make a try say, anka endi cinema. Sa betting tax anka mu yifri na sa scan anka mu di beye structural development. Say ye stadia wo ho no beye Ohinijan any ndiekika kanu Tamale Takradi Volta. Those stadium no here renovation. Now renovation no ade opeso koji loan no be renovation na. Debi you have to generate the money internally. How do you generate the money internally? Through some of those taxes. And you have taken away the betting tax, and now you're coming to tax all of us sports levy. The Koyana say buy. And then you claim say you have taken away e-levy and 1.5% or so. And you have brought 7% foreign withdrawals. So you see, you claim you are taking e-levy away, and you have brought 8% tax or full also. Aden. But this is what Ghanaians have voted for. Kwen yana catch Ghana for say kwen no nyasem bi enim ombe di esika no omunti asie no enu. Let's go and listen to the commentaries of Ghanaians about Asema Kofi Adams Abeka say onyanka sa betting tax naka ndc en free.
You know, and then I'm office now we say my colleagues and say this is something that is needless, and I idea bit me avoid it because Nami Busam was say
I don't know why
Nami Busam was say as at 2 a.m. a video came out say over thousands of people aging at Airworks Sports Stadium and Ghana forces for you already had a plan So say over thousands of what was your plan B? Say muko do on my in case say BBC is here because we are security expert and I say we are security for. There anything that happens because you training say some and I say in anything if the plan A fails, you execute the plan B. So what was the plan B at that time? Say Nipa Stampede say now what was the plan B? What were they doing? Two, one say maybe I can say unemployment a national security issue. And this incident has really proved it. So look at the number of youths are day in day out of free SHS a free university or juma. That's the only thing that they can resort for. And thousands of people apply to those security services. You know, I don't know always politicians in their campaign. Last year, you know, be no general campaign platform so can say mutu abama MP meba ye ko amia mema of 50 slots. Member constituency way 50 slots in you know. So and then when you showed you can see me, and that was the same question I asked myself. Say, CCM, Omo ko ni nyina for the Congress because Omo be form no ma form awie or tifia wa relax. Enti e be ye bibia mo hu say okay, ye for process bi mo na ye bibi say ni ntini mo ba be gina on. Like the Ghana army should be sued. That's the bottom line. Because they are the ones who organize it and they cause everything. Bibia blame because president no come na mu say na buafu. At least you guys could have done something to prevent this because two 6 energetic beautiful ladies are omo potential I'm here for you lose your life like recklessly. I say and fa obia and when the incident was happening like what was the military omo what were they doing at that time? Military person be know at that time be also energy and I see a 10 rank so because what am life for you lose needless. It's going forward we need to address our unemployment issue. Very critical because the only thing that the Ghanaian can resort to obeying daily bread security services now then the country is doomed.
Yeah,
We need to restructure our educational system no and change the mindset of our people the youth never and they say it's not only the security service in the Juma, it's not only the government that can provide jobs. Let that entrepreneurship, you know, do stuff. You know. You guys, you should start like tilting the mind towards that path, you know. And I say always, you know, yeah, the menu got to our so me now invest because me chairman now for say the world has changed drastically. Me sociology, it has changed. Patterns of behaviors assessor. Now the world has become more digitalized. You don't need a shop before you can start a business. Your room can be your shop. You have your goods in your room. Register your company. Build a digital platform and sell. That's your shop. We don't have.
And no, me person Sam George. Time no need DSTV for contact. Focusing on those one. Digital job creation. Boy, it's been your Jumaye. Some person say what America. Find India for not just Edumano. You bet me I just said Jumana Bagana man for 5 years Edumano.
Yes. This year no digital platform it pays. Auto online. You pay tax. So the government should start thinking about how we are going to track those people who are selling on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all those digital platforms to get our revenues. If you say no, sports minister, I'm going to say a betting tax in because you need money and you need avenues. These are baby. I was saying a and I was glad I said some guys on TikTok for come because content creation, no man for scanner. That was the one and I was holding the energy no come more than DSTV fighting here, you know. Because this generation, you know, you need to know how they think. These are digital generation, and they are seeking for digital jobs. So you need to concentrate on that digital. I campaign me. I say it's like the politician doesn't know what the people need, and they are just campaigning on what they can offer, but they are not really addressing what the people need. Because the people have evolved from analog to digital. So what are you doing to make sure that you capture them on that digital space? Because court to cry to me Zoom, your lawyer or power court, he can do every presentation on Zoom and defend you. Obey BBA Kama. That is the way that we need to think. Then say they be beton forms like $3 million. So now say now we need to ask questions. They need to account for all the money, sir. Over the years, imagine they should account. Because if you sell form for 350 cedis, I'll be making about $3 million plus. So they should tell us what they have been using that money for over the years. Because Obia Oba, I can't be a new government and any amino say on an ama obewu.
Richard, I mean what? One who what?
MPP ni aka say heat. Me say NDC for an intro akohwi. Any propaganda omudi win in 2024 elections so. Indeed 1 year pool. But Nyankopon expose you each day, one after the other. Nyankopon po mo honto manene. Nyankopon po mo honto ma woni ema mienu ho a me pese me de bow nti nya abotre ne tie ne yi. Ye sha free National Cathedral. Ene Attorney General ekopie mu e Supreme Court. Dominic Anyeni our NDC Attorney General. Na mo be kaya last year and someone NDC for na can say na Akufo-Addo e bia o man Ghana sika 51 million de akwakutu manhole National Cathedral ye ba ye bechi o magum na Supreme Court ebusa na say mo se Akufo-Addo aban afọ man Ghana sika de akwakutu manhole emra be na Akufo-Addo aban busu manhole be na wo de akwakutu nti a se ye twe o mabo so na Attorney General nankasa enum court dey indi akohwe court anya propaganda court we deal with fact and evidence emrasem according to our Attorney General no sika bi Akufo-Addo aban tua ye bia enam mena kwan so iwambu Akufo-Addo aban yambu mbere bia so enye se omatam sika akwakotu manhu chese ensem abiepie mu wo court enya asem ketwa ne etoso mienu you see MPP and this Fourth Republic, MPP is the only political party. Anytime you have any opportunity about you discover new natural resources. I Ghana for. Mobile President Akufo-Addo will discover oil in commercial quantities. You have oil Ghana since 2010. I shall see you too. President Akufo-Addo also buy will discover lithium for the first time. And in lithium, how delicate, how important. Now cars moving from petrol need diesel go into battery ni just say lithium is very important. Akufo-Addo discover it. Now mobile 2024 Akufo-Addo the bill be called Mashebedwema na omo kwakọ pass se na be ya ye betu lithium no. Na NDC for asem propaganda omo de ye to the extent say they blocked the passage of that bill into law and prevented Akufo-Addo aban from going forward to extract lithium ayan kasaya ban discover. And as someone normal can say they like Akufo-Addo they buy a bad na royalties Ghana binya e wo form chesensem bebre na enra NDC aban e de a year bill same bill e call parliament almost bill about lithium aye ba betu Ghana. But could you believe say omo de call royalties are almost Akufo-Addo de no wo form omo de no it was even lower. Sika na Ghana ye benya free lithium extraction, right? Our omo can say Akufo-Addo ma Ghana bad deal so low. Akufo-Addo ye nipa bone. And now omo do omo de ekoto parliament. Na percentage a Ghana ye benya in the form of royalties e wo form. Bad deal so omo ni private individuals na kwa kwase dem haji sika so mobotom. And no more reduce royalties in Usika Ghana, ye benya a free lithium, I have to no more reduce no. So that private companies in Ebenya Sika Bebri, Momo bro. But these are the same people and last year they were all over. You see, I feel na yes show. Na omo de omo nkoso no omo nye omo ne ma nguru ho. Ne ye be internal elections na ye ho no mo beti.
Breaking news, guys. The breaking news is that 6 people confirmed dead, and these are females, according to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and several others severely injured as we speak at 37 Military Hospital. Guys, the big story is that 20,000 people applied to be recruited or be considered in the Ghana Armed Forces. And because of this recruitment exercise, about 2,000 Ghanaian youth gathered at Elwak Stadium with a hope that they can have an opportunity to serve their people. Unfortunately, because of a stampede that happened, 6 people are confirmed dead, and we have several others in critical condition. Guys, when would the leadership of Ghana do better? Guys, can't our leaders think beyond the box? And we voted leaders to sit in Ghana's parliament to show empathy, to show that they are ready to serve the Ghanaian youth. Have a listen to a disappointment called a member of parliament. Have a listen.
But I want us to all take solace in the Almighty Allah. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die,
another minister of state,
they will.
This minister was not vetted because we thought she was under some pressure that she could not express herself, not knowing that the MPs knew very well that if they allowed such a person to open her mouth on the appointment committee, it will be a disaster. It will be a disappointment, because the more she opens her mouth to talk, the more disappointed I get. Listen to the Greater Accra Regional Minister with zero empathy. She's supposed to be a mother. Guys, have a listen.
The last before you go, do you think that there are better ways to handle this situation so that we wouldn't experience some of the things that you just spoke about?
And yeah, this is attitude, because this, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, you were told to come on Friday. What are you doing here today? Looking at the huge number of people that has applied, are you getting me? So they know that they cannot attend to everybody, and that is why they've segmented them. They said today, come here, tomorrow, and to this group of bad.
Guys, I think that some of these members of parliament from the NDC side should be learning some sense from John Mahama. Look at the leadership he showed. He immediately moved from Ashanti region and rushed to the sites to find out how the Ghanaian youth are doing. These are the people who will take NDC to opposition. Look at the zero empathy, zero concern about the Ghanaian youth. I'm so disappointed in these two members of parliament. Forget about the belief system. Is this the right time to add salt to injury?